Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jim Weller here, and you are listening to and watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. Now, we do this show each and every Saturday morning, and where are we? We're in Laurel, Delaware at Laurel Junction. And you're invited. Chef Fred is over here cooking up some breakfast specials, and you could come in and join us and have yourself some breakfast or a cup of coffee, or just sit down and watch the show. We're with you till 9 o'clock this morning, so this is a live show. We do it every Saturday morning, and if you're watching on Facebook, we'd appreciate it if you hit the share button or the like button, or start a watch party or tell your friends or whatever you can do to communicate with us. We'd appreciate it. And if you're watching on TV, we might want to hear from you in a little bit. We're looking for TV audience, people to call in and share what it's like to watch this show on TV. Does it cause you to just relax, or does it cause you to have more bathroom breaks than normal? What is it like to watch this show to our TV audience? I know the radio audience has confessed that it causes them to drive faster. They think if they get to their location quicker, they can be done with listening to me. So anyway, that's what I'm experiencing. All right. So, Colin Walls, El Presidente.
Yes.
What's going on in the world of TV Delmarva?
Well, so I've got some news that we'll play at the bottom of the hour.
Okay.
It's gonna not news, but it's news about the station.
Okay.
And it has to do with weather. So we're gonna have a weather update from Hunter here too.
Really?
Probably at 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Live?
No.
Okay.
Recorded. He recorded it live.
He recorded it live?
Yeah, he was alive when he recorded it, for sure.
Ooh, okay, no problem. All right, so we're looking forward to hearing from him.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the winter weather that's going to be going on here. But we have access to a new radar. That's what we're going to be talking about a little bit.
Okay.
And Hunter's made all this happen. He's gotten us access to this radar. It's over in Denton, and it's actually live radar, so the updates happen a lot faster than using. It's called KDOX. So there's a big radar tower just north of Ellendale, and it's
over in Denton.
It's
no.
This
I
one.
know what you mean.
This is
it's like a big ball up in the air.
Exactly. Now that is the National Weather Service, and that's what everybody around here uses.
Okay.
And we use it as well.
Okay.
But we've also gotten access now to this other radar. It's a Furuno radar.
Because the storm might be coming from that direction.
Well, yeah, it's over in Denton.
Right.
But it's a lower level radar, and there's certain things that it allows. I'll tell you a little bit real quick here, because Hunter texted
This is like some real high-tech,
I know all this
brand-new
right
stuff.
off the top of my head, so and I'm just looking at my phone just...
But it's an exciting thing for TV Delmarva.
Right. So it's a 2-minute video update. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's something else.
Okay.
It's a low altitude. Here we go. It's a low altitude 70-mile scan range. So from Denton, it scans out
70
miles. So it scans at about 500 feet is what Hunter was telling me, where the others are up, scans
real
about
high,
a couple thousand feet.
Right.
So the low altitude scanning picks up missing critical data from traditional radars that we can't see here on Delmarva. It's got the X-band capability, whatever that means.
Oh, I know just what it is. X-band.
And dual polarized vertical beam and low altitude scanning. So what he says, breaks it down, he says he can better identify precipitation type like snow, sleet, freezing rain, hail, and also they can monitor strong winds near the surface during severe storms. So it's improved tornado detection with low level debris indicator and large hail detector improvements. So
this, did you say 60 miles, 70 miles?
70 miles, yeah.
Wow. And so this is an entirely different view of weather than we've had in the past.
Yeah, and as far as I know, we're the only TV station that has access to this radar.
Wow.
Yeah, so and it updates
You're
a lot
gonna show
faster.
us this
It's almost
or something?
real time. You know what? I probably could at some time, but I can't today. I don't think I have access to it here
today. Well, that's
today.
fine. The storm's coming tomorrow, but that's okay.
Well, Hunter probably has a picture of it. We'll see on his update at the top of the hour.
Oh, that's right. We're going to have him.
Yeah, so we'll have that at 8 o'clock.
So stay tuned, folks. At the top of the hour and the bottom of the hour, we're going to be doing these interesting things pertaining to the upcoming weather and storm, and we're going to be hearing from Hunter. Was that about right?
That's about right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably at the bottom of the hour we'll talk about something else, but that's okay. But it's okay. Stay tuned. It's nice to...
Stay tuned either way. And keep them in suspense. All right, everybody.
Give them something to talk about if we don't do what we said we were going to do.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And when they're talking about us, here's what I've learned. You could talk about me, because when you're talking about me, you're giving somebody else a break.
Leaving them alone.
Leaving them alone.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. I hear the radio.
All right.
All right, see you, Colin. Thank you.
I'll be back.
All right, everybody. I hear it coming. I hear it. We're almost there. All right, everybody, we are live on the radio. We're live on TV. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, and we're live right here inside Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. That's where we're at, everybody. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? And you're watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We have a little collage we want to play. The voice you're going to hear is Cool Bobby B, Bob Backman. So if they're ready, we're going to roll the collage. Here we go. This is what's happening today on the show.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Daniel Nelson from Code Purple has some great ideas for helping the unhoused this winter. Karen Gritton from the American Heart Association reminds us that February is American Heart Month and Go Red for Women. Colin Walls talks TV Delmarva and Walls Service Center. Chuck Creighton calls in from Weller's Utility Trailers with his many years of experience. He knows exactly what trailer you need. Carol Argo joins us via Facebook Messenger from Cambodia, where she's living and working as a missionary. Laurel Junction owner Mike Mercer chats with us about all the cool vendors that you can shop.
Yep.
We are live from
We're
Laurel
back.
Junction in Laurel,
We're back, we're back, we're back.
And now, here's your
Wrap
host,
it up, Bob.
Jim Weller.
Here we go. So good morning, everybody, and we're having a good day here. It's been a busy morning. I have got a half a day's work done before 6 o'clock today. So anyway, I just want to say hi. You're watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We do it each and every Saturday morning right here live at the Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. If you ever wanted to come down here and rent a table, I'm going to be giving you an opportunity between 8:30 and 9 to get a table rental sometime in the next month or 2 or 3 for half price. So you need to stay tuned for that part where you're going to be able to call in and reserve it at half price. We're going to give you a special promo code between 8:30 and 9 where you could save 50% on a table rental at Laurel Junction. You know, just in time for spring cleaning, get your closets and your garage all cleaned out, bring it down here, rent a table and sell it. We're going to be giving you a chance to get a table rental at half price. Going to tell you all about it between 8:30 and 9 this morning on Weller Does Delmarva. I do want to brag on one of my newest sponsors. I did an ad last week, and the gentleman said, people said they heard you. So good morning, everybody, and this is a sponsor segment, and I'm going to talk about Blue Hen Fuel in Lincoln, Delaware. In other words, they've been serving our community now for over 41 years. What a good testament to good quality service, fair prices, and just doing the right thing. You know, in today's world, businesses come and go, and they, very seldom stand the test of time. And when you see a business been in business 41 years, they're doing something right. And I'll tell you who's running it now. In other words, it's C.P. King, Carl King Jr., and he's taking it over from his uncle. And they do a good job. So here's what they sell. So you might be listening and saying, well, what do they sell? So Blue Hen Fuel, first of all, sells propane. This is their newest service that they offer. So if you need to maybe get a price on propane, and or if you're looking for a new local place that when you call, you're dealing with a local company, not some big conglomerate, that is who Blue Hen Fuel is. So propane, if you want to get your own in-ground propane tank, if you buy the tank from them, they will install it for you at no charge. And the nice thing about owning your own tank is you could shop around, you could buy propane anywhere you want when you own your own tank. So that's an option. They also sell gasoline. So like if you're a business or a farmer or, whatever, like I'm not a farmer, but I do have my own gas tank at home. So you might have a gas tank. They can sell you the gasoline to fill your gas tank. They also sell kerosene. They also sell diesel fuel. They also do heating oil. So, and I think they have like different tiers. You can buy as little as 50 gallons if you want. I think there might be a small delivery charge for that. Then as you buy more, then you can get a different discount or a different price or something like that. They're also very competitive. They are open-minded to price matching, so they basically don't They don't want to be undersold. They want your business. So if, again, the key word here is a local company, a company that cares about their customers, that gives great service and has fair pricing, it is Blue Hen Fuel. They're located in Lincoln. I'm going to give you their phone number, and if you would just give them a call and see if there's any services they can provide for you. They serve all of Kent and Sussex County, and their phone number is 302-424 and then the word HEAT, HEAT, which is 4328. So it's 424-4328, bluehenfuel.com on the web, and like them on Facebook too if you would. So anyway, again, if you're looking for a local company for your heating oil or your propane needs or your gas or diesel fuel or kerosene, they can help you out. Blue Hen Fuel, check them out at bluehenfuel.com and tell them I sent you. So CP, if you're listening, good morning to you. Thanks for your support, and thanks for tuning us in. Now, my first guest of the day is Daniel Nelson. So we're going to chit-chat with him a little bit about Code Purple, and it's been cold out. And Daniel, how you doing today?
I am good, Jim. How you doing today?
Good. I'm going to need you to snuggle up to that microphone a little bit.
I apologize.
No problem. It's a beginner's mistake. But anyway, so how you been anyway? How you enduring the cold weather and the winter weather?
Well, I'm blessed, Jim, that I was going to say my family and I are not experiencing homelessness. So, other than I don't like the cold weather,
right?
I've been fine.
You're not looking forward to the snow today, tomorrow, tonight?
My kids are. How
Your
about that?
kids are. There you go. So that just transitions into why Code Purple even exists.
Yes. So as I've covered before, Jim, what Code Purple is it's an organization, kind of a little subgroup to a bigger organization called Love Inc.
Yes.
Here in Delaware, Love in the Name of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And what Code Purple does is offer overnight shelter for the local homeless population. For Sussex County is the only county we're talking about. There's other Code Purples, but I'm part of Code Purple Sussex County. And we have 6 locations.
Okay.
One here in Laurel. There's what do you call it? We partner with different, usually it's churches, where the homeless men and or women will stay, overnight.
And so, and they don't live there through the day or anything. It's just a shelter is what it is, to get them a place that's heated and has a roof over it, and they stay on a cot or a bed or something like that.
Yes,
and they're not laying on the ground.
Yes, outside in the elements, we're exposed to. The idea is the ministry is essentially to make sure, somebody's life is not lost.
Right.
That we're all image bearers of God, deserving of dignity and respect, and so this is what this
is about.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. Now, last time we talked, you were looking for some volunteers. Is there any volunteer opportunities now, or are you full?
Well, there's always opportunity
Always.
for volunteers.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that's an ongoing opportunity.
Yeah, I can speak. Most of the shelters, I'm more connected with the Milford shelter, which Avenue United Methodist Church is the host church that is allowed Code Purple
for the
to
Milford
come in.
one. Right.
Yeah, for Milford, and I know that they have enough volunteers.
Okay.
But sometimes, Jim, we only have the minimum number of volunteers.
Okay.
So there's 7 nights in a week.
Right.
And I know we have each night covered, but something that we've always wanted is 2 overnight volunteers at the same time.
Okay, instead of 1.
Yes, because when it makes, having done overnight, when it's only yourself, it can be a little hard to manage things where when you say you and I are working together.
Right.
It is so much easier. What happens if you get the flu?
Right.
That does happen.
Right.
And now you scramble to cover
So
that
you're looking
night.
for a little cushion.
Exactly.
All right. So how would somebody get involved? I know Tracy had heard about this and got involved, and I'm sure other people have. And how would somebody that says, am I good enough? Am I experienced enough? Do I know enough? Am I tall enough? In other words, what are some of the requirements to be involved?
Oh, that's a good question, Jim. One is nobody comes in really trained.
Okay.
It's kind of a ministry you just have to jump in
Okay.
to. I'll give some information on how to get involved or how you reach out. But believe it or not, I would say most people come with the experience on how to deal with it.
Okay.
I guess there's some fear that I remember sort of having it when I started. Like, what is it like to be with the homeless population? Not really all that different than
Right.
being with anybody else.
Right.
And you realize pretty quickly some of the preconceived notions you have aren't correct.
They're just out the window.
Yeah, they're just out
Right.
the window.
Right. They're just regular people
Yes.
that have fallen on some different times,
Right.
and they're going through a life adjustment.
Yes, and some is having a little understanding. Some might be, again, I talked about the 4 reasons that kind of cause homelessness. They all come together, but dealing with, somebody may have some, mental health issues,
Right.
and that's why they're having a hard time holding down a job. But you find out very quickly how many are, just grateful
Right.
that you do this. That they understand you're a volunteer. Now, I've had some say to me, I know you'd rather be home in your own bed
Right.
than here. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, I'm volunteering for this. But they understand the sacrifice that you're making one night a week to be with them.
It's kind of a nice thing, though, in other words, because it does give you a different perspective on life.
Absolutely.
In other words, and you realize that a lot of these people might, because I believe that all of us, any of us, just a series of circumstances or poor decisions, and we could be homeless. I mean,
Yes.
it's not like an impossible thought.
Exactly.
It really can. And when you sit down and talk and meet these people, you realize that, this person just got sick, got a bad diagnosis, lost time at work, lost their job, lost
Yep.
their home, and it's just a domino effect, in other words,
Exactly.
So. All right. Well, how would people get involved or reach out to who or what, and what do they do next?
Well, go to our website, Code Purple, SussexCounty.com.
Okay.
And the volunteer form and information is on our website. Or email codepurplesussexcounty@gmail.com and say you're interested in volunteering. Those would be 2 very quick ways to do it.
All right. And what if a person is experiencing homelessness or needs, or somebody knows somebody? Is there a number they call to get on the list or
Yes.
whatever?
302
Okay.
519 0024.
302-519-0024.
And it gets answered 24 hours a day.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So volunteering opportunities exist. I'm sure you could donate some supplies if you'd rather do that. In other words, they're always using some supplies, cleaning supplies or toiletries or just basic things. And, certainly pray for these people. And,
Yes.
But think about volunteering. If you're just looking for something different in your life, if you just want to make a difference in somebody's life, you're talking 1 night a week or 1 night a month or 2 nights a month or whatever works for you. Weller's sells it all. We even have generators, too. Listen to me. Let me talk about one more sponsor of the show. It's a good friend of ours. His name is Kevin Short. At least we were good friends a week ago. I hope we still are. But anyway, good morning, Kevin and Debbie. And Kevin owns and operates Mid-South Audio, and they sell all kinds of things. So whether you are involved with the tech team at your church or your town hall has a PA system or needs one, whether you need anything to amplify or you need microphones or speakers or you need any type of lighting or audio stuff, if you're doing Zoom meetings and you need help with some equipment or better microphones or speakers or anything, all kinds of stuff. Mid-South Audio has a new store in Milton, Delaware, where Wyoming Millworks used to be. And it's right there as you go into the town of Milton, right across from the firewood business. So anyway, I just want to let you know that it's a nice store. It's actually open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturdays today, 10 to 2. So why don't you stop in and say hi and meet the team there, Mid-South Audio, Team Mid-South Audio, and their new location in Milton. Whether you need something or want to just browse around to be knowledgeable of what they offer, and of course they offer studio time and so on and so forth. So MidSouthAudio.com, you can learn a lot about it there, or 302-856-6993, 856-6993. All right, what else did I want to talk about? Hey, I mentioned this last week. I'm going to mention it again. We had some response to it already. I know businesses are going through a challenging time right now, and I just want to make an offer. If you ever wanted to be on my show and sit down with me for a couple minutes for an interview, we normally charge $300 for a 5-minute interview. I'm going to offer just a 2-minute interview for $100. So if there's any business that needs some help or needs some promoting, whether you want to interview with me on the phone, whether you want to come down and join me in person, let me know, get up with me, And just for a limited time, like in March and April, I'm going to give you a 2-minute interview for just $100. We have a nice audience. We're on TV, radio, Facebook, YouTube, and we have thousands of people throughout the week that go back and watch the show again. So I have a nice, loyal, we've been doing the show over 7 years, a good, solid audience. So if you own a business, you need some help, you want me to try to help you out for just $100, I would be glad to, give you a little interview and help your business if that helps in any way. Okay. All right. Also, I did say Weller's is going to be open, and I did have one more little thing I wanted to do. I wanted to mention Vanderwin's Ice Cream. This is a sponsor of the show. You hear us give away gift cards all the time, and people really enjoy it. But I want to let you know, if you personally just want to go get some ice cream, out on 404 outside of Greenwood is where Vanderwin's is open now, meaning all of their locations are not open year round. There's one in Greenwood. There's one in, where's it called? Fenwick Island and Dewey Beach. And I think that they are closed because they're seasonal. But right now, outside of Greenwood on 404, that location is open, but, look them up on Facebook and like them on Facebook if you would too. But you can get ice cream. They got many different flavors. You can get a cone, a quart, a pint, or a cup. And you're allowed to buy all you want. There's no limit. So they're not standing there saying you can only purchase so much ice cream. You are allowed to buy all you want, okay? So anyway, it's Vanderwin's Creamery, vanderwincreamery.com, where it's really vanderwinfarmcreamery.com on the web, but they would like it if you like their Facebook page. All right? So what is the next thing I want to do? Tracy, can I talk to you for just a minute? Have a seat. This is a big day in her life, okay? She gets to spend the morning with me. In other words,
Yeah.
No, that's not all. It's her birthday. So I just wanted to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
I told Denise I wasn't going to do this, so I went ahead and did it anyway. We just want you to know we appreciate you and happy birthday.
Thank
and
you.
We hope you have a wonderful day.
I will.
So, and I know it started down here, leaving home at 5 o'clock in the morning to get here. So,
Exactly.
So, how are you anyway?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. And are you a big birthday celebrator? So.
Yes and no.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, anything else going on in your world?
No.
Let's talk about church.
Okay.
You're getting more involved in a new department.
Yes.
What's it called?
So they have a United University because we go to United.
That's right.
And so I am in the apprentice program.
Okay. And what inspired this?
The more I looked into it and the more I leaned into God more, I felt that He was pulling me this way.
Well, and you responded.
And I responded.
Right. Well,
I'm
very
being
good.
a willing participant.
All right. So we just can't imagine what you're going to be like when this is over.
Right,
Is this a
exactly.
1 year or 2 year for the rest of your life? Or
I'm in the semester, so
Really?
basically kind of
Take
like
it-
it's like a college thing. So it goes
Okay.
until May.
Okay.
And then I decide if I want to keep going. But
Okay.
So
all right. Well, very good. I'm excited for you, though.
I'm
in other
excited.
words,
It's really
it's a
fun.
new thing, and it's a new year and a new birthday, and
Yeah,
it's a
and
new
it's fun.
lot of news here. The word news comes.
Right, new, yes.
So well, very
well,
good.
and I believe my latter years are going to be better than my former years.
Well, they're supposed to be.
yeah, exactly.
All right. All right. Well, happy birthday, okay?
Thank you very much.
Do you want Colin or anybody to sing happy birthday?
No,
or?
I'm good.
Okay, just checking. Jonathan was ready.
My mom just sent me a text singing me happy birthday.
Okay, well, very good. All right, well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, take
Thanks.
care. All right, so it's her birthday. Denise, I didn't bring her on the show. Yes, I did. I just wanted to because I appreciate her. All right, so what else is going on here? This is a local show. People say, what is going on? I got an opportunity for you, okay? If you own a business and you cut grass, I'm looking for somebody to cut the grass at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, okay? There's a lot of grass to cut. There's a lot of weed whacking and weed spraying. I need somebody to take care of that property and make it look pristine, okay? And I'm looking for somebody that also needs some promoting, all right? So I'm looking for somebody to cut our grass in exchange for advertising on this show or advertising on my billboard in Ellendale, my big electronic billboard, or a little bit of both. Because you may be in the landscape business, but you might also be in the hardscape business, and you might want to promote that, but maybe not promote landscaping. So what I'm saying is if you can cut our grass at Weller's in Bridgeville, I mean, you could be a contractor for all I care. I just need the grass cut on a regular basis, weekly. In exchange, you figure out what that's worth, and I'm looking for somebody to trade that for advertising on my show or the billboard or a little bit of both. So if that's you and you're interested, I'd like to talk to you. Phone number for me is 302-542-9157. 302-542-9157. You can text me or call me, and I'll get back to you as time allows, okay? So what is the next thing I want to talk about? The rest of the show. We're here with you till 9 o'clock this morning, and I got a pretty busy show on schedule. So first of all, we had Daniel Nelson with Code Purple, and we appreciate him and his support and so on. Then we've got Karen Gritton with the American Heart Association. I've known Karen a long time and a good friend, and looking forward to chit-chatting with her. We've also got Carol Argo. People say Carol Argo's in Cambodia. Yes, she is. And before all that, we've also got Chuck Gritton. I forgot about Chuck Gritton. Chuck Creighton. Chuck Creighton. Chuck Gritton is actually Karen Gritton's husband. So Chuck Creighton runs Weller's in Bridgeville, and he's going to be joining us. We're also going to have Carol Argo on from Cambodia, and a lot of people know her. So if you know her and you want to see her, you're going to be able to see her and hear her this morning starting at 8 o'clock. We're going to have her a little bit on between 8 and 8:30, and then between 8:30 and 9. Then we're going to have Mike Mercer on, and we're going to give you an opportunity. If you're out there and you're listening and you're intrigued about this Laurel Junction, later on between 8:30 and 9, we're going to give you an opportunity to get a vendor table at half price over the next 90 days. You can use it, and you're going to be able to lock it in at half price between 8:30 and 9 this morning on Weller Does Delmarva. So anyway, and that's all. You've got to call before 9. So I'm going to give you a special super secret number, and you're going to call. And when you call that number, you're going to talk to Diane, and you're going to be able to get a vendor spot for half price out there, where the tables are. So anyway, that will be between 8:30 and 9. So stay tuned for that. All right. Now, I did talk about Weller's just briefly, and I forgot to mention, I've already been told I forgot it. Okay. 6 months, same as cash. And you don't even have a payment for the first 3 months. Okay. So you get 6 months, same as cash. You pay it off within 6 months. You don't pay 1 penny in interest, and your first 3 months payments are deferred. So that's on anything, pretty much anything, not everything, but pretty much anything at Weller's in Bridgeville. Call them 337-8228. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. We continue on TV Delmarva. Don't miss it. Switch over to that right now. All right, everybody, Jim Weller here. And if you're still with me, you're on TV or you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook. So we appreciate you for hanging out with us there. We're going to talk to Colin Walls about a couple things. I think we're going to hear from Hunter sometime during the show here. And we're going to be talking a little bit radar, weather, and who knows what else.
8 o'clock, you're going to hear from Hunter.
8 o'clock this morning.
Yep. So we've got that video. We're getting it ready to go.
All right.
But if you take a look right now, what I want to show you is the radar coverage of this new radar that we're going to be
Okay, this is
using.
the lower lying thing.
Yeah,
stuff.
So we're still going to be using the other, the National Weather Service
radar. This is just
radar.
in addition to.
This is just an additional. So it actually scans a little lower level. Anybody familiar with this type of stuff will understand what it means. I'm not super
I totally don't understand it.
I'm not super well versed on it. I just know what Hunter's told me. And he said it's going to allow them to see a lot more things
Right.
That you can't see with the higher scanning radar. So
That was a good size coverage area.
yeah, that is a good size coverage area. There you go. There it is.
Yep, that's pretty good.
So what we'll see is, if there's any tornado or any type of rotation in storm cells, he's going to be able to see that a lot better
Right.
because of this. And it'll pick up the debris field. So how you see it on radar is by the debris. This is all what Hunter's told me. So you
okay.
see it on radar by the debris
Right.
field, they call it. And it's where with a tornado or any type of circulation would pick up any type of debris, dirt, dust.
Really?
Branches.
Because it's
leaves.
ground contact,
Exactly.
not way up in the sky.
Exactly. So that's what you see, and he'll be able to see it better. He'll be able to see the difference between rain and snow better, and sleet and those type of things. So lots of what's so funny?
Isn't it fun trying to describe something you
That you
really
do?
have no idea what you're talking about?
I know
Isn't
what
it?
Hunter
I can
told
tell
me.
I do this all the time.
Yeah.
So in other words, I have to make things sound good when I have no idea what I'm talking about. But
well, I'm not trying. You know, I guess I'm trying to make it sound good, but it is. It really is.
Well, it sounds
I can
intriguing.
tell Hunter's excitement in it. Now, and the other thing is, I don't think anybody else, any other TV station on Delmarva, has access to this radar.
Wow.
So Hunter
cutting
actually
edge here.
It is.
You know. But Hunter's a real aggressive young man.
He is a go-getter.
He is a go-getter.
I'd like to have about 10 of him.
Right.
Or more.
Or more. Then you can start building sheds. Oh, no. That's a whole different thing. But anyway, so they can learn more now. TV Delmarva, just real quick. Channel 14.
Yeah.
It seems to really be picking up momentum week by week.
It is.
It's
TV Delmarva, Channel 14 over the air. Point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan your television, and look for Channel 14 on there. Amazon, Fire Stick, Roku.
Right.
You can get those, tvdelmarva.com.
And when all else fails, .com.
tvdelmarva.com.
Yeah. I think you already said it.
Yeah, so
All right.
lots of ways and lots of sponsorship opportunities, including weather.
Yep, but you're getting some.
We are getting some, yeah.
You're getting some, and so I just want to remind people it's a very good value, in other words.
A very good value.
Yeah.
302-242-8015. That's my number. Call me directly or text me. 302-242-8015.
Very good. All right, Colin, thank
you
you very much, okay? All right, everybody, so you're watching a show, and I want to take a phone call now, okay? Everybody ready? 302-422-7336. 422-7336. We need somebody that's watching on TV to call us and tell us if you understand that new radar that they're going to be using, okay? 422-7336. We just want to say hi to somebody, all right? So if you're out there and you're listening, we would like to say good morning to you, all right? It's that simple. Dial it in that order, 302-422-7336. If there's anybody out there, we would just like to say good morning to you, okay? All right. Well, I don't know if that means there's anybody out there. Nobody's out there. I don't know what's going to happen next. But anyway, we are not back on the radio yet, but we are headed there. And we're going to have a good time here. It is a nice chilly morning here. We are inside Laurel Junction, and I know why it's chilly on this end of the building. It's because of those garage doors right there. All right, so Karen, we're not quite ready for you, but we want you to sit down and relax. We're taking a picture now, so when you're ready, we're going to say good morning. So anyway, our next guest is getting ready. We have a busy morning here at Laurel Junction, and we're having a good time. So you're watching a show. Oh, you're watching a show. Oh, the phone's ringing too. You're watching a show. You missed all them other phone calls. All right, we have a real live phone call. Is this really for me? We'll just wait. Oh, okay. All right, caller, are you there? Did you say it's for Denise? All right. All right. Anyway, good morning, caller. Are you there?
Yeah, Jim. How's Jim this morning?
I'm good. Is this Emery?
You got it.
What are you doing up so early today?
I don't know. Something got into me.
Okay. And
I had to call and wish you all a good morning.
all right. What are you doing today? Are you getting ready for the snow?
Yeah, I got to go to the grocery store and get some food today.
I would get some Friendly's chocolate chip ice cream. Okay.
Real good?
Yep. I'd get some butter, and I'd get some Lance crackers. I'd get a couple cases of Dr. Pepper and some Hers barbecue potato chips. Okay?
I've got potato chips, and I drink Mountain Dew.
Oh, shake it before you drink it. I don't know if you can do that or not, but you can.
Now it'll go everywhere.
All right. Well, how are you listening on the radio or watching on TV? What are you doing?
I'm watching on YouTube.
YouTube. We look okay?
It looks good.
Okay. Well, then we're going to leave you. Is that all right?
Okay, my friend.
I'll see ya.
I'll be calling you later today.
Okay.
All right.
See ya. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. That was Emery, everybody. He's actually running for something again. I forgot all about that. I hear it. Yep, we're coming back on the radio. I'll take a break. All right, my break is over. Is it Lawrence back at the station? Lawrence, good morning to you. I heard some feedback, but I think it's over now. So we're back on the radio. Want to do a sponsor segment real quick. My insurance agent. Who is my insurance agent? L&W Insurance Agency, okay? And Bill Strickland and the team there at L&W, I love dealing with. People say, why would you even like dealing with your insurance agent? Because when you need them, you know they're there, okay? It's nothing like dialing some 1-800 number and you have no idea who you're talking to. They have no idea where you live. I deal with L&W. It's a local company. When I have a claim or I have a problem, I just deal with L&W. I like it. It works for me. So they have just, residential things. They could sell you homeowners. They could sell you car insurance. If you own a jet ski, they could sell you jet ski insurance. Also, if you own a business and you need liability insurance, or you need media coverage, or you need billboard coverage, or whatever you may need, life insurance, health insurance, all kinds of insurances, it's L&W Insurance Agency. So it's not just for businesses. If you just need renter's insurance, they can help you with that. So anyway, it's lwinsurance.com on the web. You can like them on Facebook. They're very, very active on Facebook. And you can call them on the telephone. Phone number's 302-856-7828. 302-856-7828. lwinsurance.com on the web. And like I say, like them on Facebook. Now, I've been very excited to get this young lady on the show. I've known her for a long time, and we're both from Lincoln. And I don't know if we're from Lincoln, but we live in Lincoln. And it's Karen Gritton. How you doing?
Hi, Jim.
How's it
Glad to
going?
be here. Yeah, good.
Good.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. And one time we almost had you at our building in Lincoln. Do you know the building we have in Lincoln?
Where the Light
radio.
FM used
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah. You remember all them days?
Oh, yeah.
The beginning days of the Light FM.
I've been here since '93, so
Okay.
I remember that.
Wow.
And
Remember
we went
Lamb
to Eagles
Jam?
Nest.
Went to Eagles Nest
I
together?
worked on Lamb Jam with
Yeah.
Bill and everybody. Yeah.
And now you're on the Heart Association?
Yeah, I've been with the American Heart Association since, it's been 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Time flies, huh?
I know.
Okay.
How are you guys?
We're good. We're good. Everything is good. And
Good.
fortunately, we haven't been sick. And our
Yay.
kids are fine. And the world is well in
Right,
Wellerville.
right.
So we're okay. How's your
Well,
family?
I was late getting on your show. I was supposed to come in January because
Right.
I got COVID.
How was that?
It wasn't fun.
No, but
It was
I meant,
not
but
fun.
did you go in the hospital or stay at home?
I
Or?
went in one afternoon for IV.
Really?
I had gotten dehydrated.
Okay.
But
All right.
other than that, it was just exhaustion and low-grade fever. And
Really?
A little bit of a cough, but it was just sleep, sleep, sleep.
No kidding. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're
We
here today.
made it through.
Yep.
Yep.
I've got all kinds of notes. And
Oh,
I'm not,
do ya? I do
I'm not a
too.
good reader.
I
so
have a few notes, too.
I'm going to
just so I
let
don't
you
forget
introduce
anything.
yourself and
All
just.
right.
And is this for Denise? Is that what you
That
said?
is.
Okay,
A
no
little
problem.
card for you, and I
got
put-
excited. I thought I was
know,
getting a
dear.
gift. and-
Well, you can have it.
No,
You
I'll
can
give
have
it to
It's a
Denise.
cosmetic bag, so and this
Give it
little
to
pin
Denise.
here, this is actually a commemorative pin.
Oh, okay.
So
she collects
it is
things.
from our 10th year, but
Okay.
you can't buy these anymore. So
Really?
These are
They're like
something
gold.
Special. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you can buy gold. They're more priceless
I
than
know.
gold.
I
so.
know. I know.
All right.
Well,
so,
thanks for having me.
yeah, American Heart Association. You usually have a big event and so on. I bet the COVID has affected everything.
It has. It has. In fact, we had to cancel and go virtual for our Go Red for Women last year. It was originally
Really?
scheduled for March. We moved it out to May thinking, oh, this will be fine in
No
a couple
problem.
months. We'll be good. So we went virtual with that one.
How did it
and,
go virtual?
We have a team and we put on a Zoom type
Okay.
virtual meeting
Okay.
or event. And we had pretty much all the same components that we would have had
Okay.
as a live event. So everyone that was contributing, the fashion show, the auction, speakers.
That all went on.
It all went on.
Wow. Well, you got a good team to make that happen.
Mm-hmm. We do.
Because
We
many
do.
businesses, just said, oh, this is just a mess and what are we going to do?
I
And,
know.
and some people give up, in other words,
I think I heard just the other day that a lot of charities
Yep.
have lost some ground
Really?
because of that.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. Well, American Heart Association is almost 100 years old. We've
Really?
got 3,000 employees all over the country.
Wow.
And we work hard through the help of our volunteers. Our volunteers are the lifeblood of this organization. So I've got the best volunteers in the whole world.
You got them all.
I got them all. I think
Wow.
we've got maybe 35 or 40 people.
What does a
that-
volunteer do?
Oh my gosh, we have committees with chairs, and for example, we have the chair of our fashion show, And she gets
Okay.
out there and contacts all the women and makes sure they get their outfits, their dresses,
Okay,
whatever,
okay.
and they're rehearsed and they're ready to walk the runway. We've got folks that are in charge of the auction, and they go out and solicit auction items all year long.
Really?
It's amazing. I mean, we make thousands and thousands of dollars on that auction.
It's a big event.
It is. It's a
It's
pretty
a big deal.
A lot of people look forward to that every year.
Wow. So what's your next event? Is there any event, virtual or not, or whatever the words are?
Right. We have, a couple of things. Right now, our sponsors are helping us put content into the school system on STEM. STEM Goes Red is a component or a subset of Go Red for Women. And we're trying to get more and more kids to stay in and enter into STEM careers.
Okay.
I mean,
What is a STEM career?
Science, technology, engineering, and math.
Okay. Okay.
So those critical areas of study, we want to engage kids at like 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade to make sure that they look at those as an opportunity for a career path that, I mean, for the American Heart Association, we hope a lot of kids end up in the health sciences.
Right. That's kind
So
of
they end
interesting. So
up
you're
studying.
you're getting them young.
Trying to get them young. And a lot of our sponsors who support us, they're in all sorts of businesses.
Really?
Engineering, development, they're in health sciences, they're in just all sorts of different companies, and they're interested in STEM too. So
Okay.
what they're doing is they're putting together 12-minute videos. We're packaging these, and they're going to go out to the school system.
Really?
Dr. Bunting has supported us, and she wants to help us to roll these
Wow.
out. So these will go into the school system. We're hoping this month we'll have maybe 4 or 5 videos that'll go out. So
Okay.
teachers will have that as content that they can draw from to roll into the class curriculum.
that's pretty good.
So that's cool. That's STEM
Right.
Goes Red.
Yeah,
And
STEM
then
Goes Red.
STEM Goes Red. That'll be all February, March, April, and May.
Okay.
Then in June 3rd,
Okay.
we're going to have our virtual Go Red for Women.
All right. And so where would somebody learn more about that or sign up or?
Well,
what
we're
do
going
they
to
do?
have everything on we have one website set up
Okay.
for all of this. It's kind of a long one, southerndegored.heart.org.
Okay. Southern DE
gored.heart.org.
All right.
Sorry
So
about that.
If you lost it, rewind the show after the show's over. Okay. Volunteers. Are you always looking for volunteers, or is that just a certain time of year? Or?
Well, it's usually for a certain time of year. So for this year, not as much as for 2022.
Okay.
But we've got our committee meeting starting. I think it's next week. I've got it set up for next week. We're going to get the gang together. It'll be
Figure
a
out what you
virtual
need.
meeting. Figure out what we need for that June 3rd virtual. But we're also going to talk about 2022.
Okay.
Because this gang, they want to get started early.
Wow.
They
You do
love
have a
getting
good
started.
group of people,
Oh
it
my
sounds
gosh. They're from all over Kent County. We've got some Sussex County folks, some Newcastle County folks, all over the state.
Wow.
They like to work together.
Does the Heart Association have any needs? I mean, I'm sure people can continually donate anytime they want, but
Right.
is there anything specific going on that you have a need?
Right. We're working a lot on hypertension control here in
Okay.
Delaware. It's really a serious matter, and it seems to be a precursor to heart attack and stroke.
Really?
Stroke in particular. In fact, I brought my blood pressure cuff. If we can find an electric outlet, I'd be happy to take anyone's blood pressure that would like to.
I would take that guy there. His name is Frank.
You want me to take
And I
Frank's
think
blood
he
pressure?
runs hot. I
He
think
runs
his
hot.
blood pressure's high.
Yeah, I
in
think
other
you're
words,
right. I think you're right. I know, Frank.
So-
I think you're right.
Right. She's going to take your blood pressure
Yeah.
here in a few minutes. Not on the show.
You're next.
Just to see.
You're not.
All
I was going
right.
to take yours.
Oh, really?
He's
I
not
got to be
liking
honest
that.
with you. I can tell you mine will be 130 something over 78 or 82.
Okay.
Somewhere in there,
All
unless
right.
you're making me nervous. So,
Oh,
and then
no,
it changes.
I would never do
Here's
that.
what I've learned about blood pressure. They got to use the big cuff or whatever it's called. Because if they use the small one, my blood pressure's higher.
Ah.
So
Well, if it's a small one, we can go down here on your arm.
I've never had that.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me this. There's a rumor or something. Is it best to do it in the right arm because it's closest to the heart or the left arm?
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. In fact, it's a good idea to take it in both arms and compare the readings.
So when
if
I'm
you
in the
have-
doctor's office, how many times should we take it before we pick a number?
Well, if it's high and you're concerned, then you should take it in each arm.
Okay.
And then if those are both high, then you need to talk to your doctor about coming
Why?
back in a week and doing
Okay.
it again. He'll probably have you take 2 or 3 readings
Okay.
before he decides whether to put you on any kind of medication.
You're not supposed to cross your legs, I know.
You're not. You need to be relaxed,
Right.
seated straight up, and just kind of have your arms relaxed.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
All right. I'm an expert on having my blood pressure
Are
taken.
you?
Oh,
Good.
I'm
All right. That's good.
I'm running hard all the time, and my blood pressure's up there. All right.
So you asked me about what's needed in Delaware.
Oh, that's right, I
so
did, yeah.
hypertension, that's one of the things we're working on. We've got a major sponsor. Harvey Hanna is helping us to
Okay.
roll that out statewide
Okay.
to get people's blood pressure checked to avoid stroke.
Okay.
We're also working on food insecurity. We're very concerned about folks that aren't living healthy, so
Right.
that causes them to go into these higher risk groups with heart and stroke. And one of our major sponsors for Go Red is Delaware Solid Waste Authority.
Oh, good group.
And they're embarking on a food rescue program in Delaware for college students. I don't know
Okay.
if you're aware of this, but a lot of college kids have to choose between
Books.
and tuition
I was
and
aware of that.
eating. You
Right.
were?
Yes, I was aware of
Okay.
that. I have
Yeah.
friends who have kids in college, and they share things with me. Well,
Yep.
we're kind of out of time.
Okay,
So,
all right,
is there
sorry.
anything in closing you need to say? I'm not.
Well, you can go to heart.org to find out what's going on in February. This is Heart Month.
Okay.
So, and yesterday was Wear Red Day. Thank you for
Okay.
your billboard.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's
You're
nice.
welcome. Yeah.
So, all of that, you can get as much information as you want about heart health. Don't ignore your health, even though we're going through this COVID thing. We've noticed a lot of people, their health is slipping because they're
Okay.
afraid to go to the doctor.
All right. All right. Well, I have
Sorry, I wish we
enjoyed
had
seeing
an
you.
hour. That
I have a
would be
couple
great.
gifts. Would you say
do?
you thought you had an hour?
Yeah,
You said-
man. No, I'm just messing
I'm gonna
with
give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna
Ooh.
give you a flashlight.
Oh, nice.
How's that?
Thank you. I love
Okay.
these. I want to go
And I'll
shopping
give this to
out
the
here.
Denise. Oh, there's
so
bargains
Vanderwens
here.
is right here.
Oh no, Vanderwin's is in Greenwood.
Greenwood.
Out on 404.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
you'll enjoy it.
Very good. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
All right.
Thank you. All right, first of all, do we have a phone call, Colin? Okay, so we got Chuck. I do know there was a phone call. I apologize for not getting to you. Chuck Creighton is the operator at Weller's in Bridgeville. He's the main man, and he keeps everybody straight. And I think he's going to be joining us live right here on the show. So, Chuck, are you there? Good morning. Good morning. I'm here if you're there. All right. What's it like there?
Cold.
It's cold.
Here this morning.
All right. So, what's going on at Weller's?
We're getting ready to open up. We'll be open at 8 o'clock this morning. We're say as people are pulling in. I see people are driving up. There's Rosa's pulling in. Mike's here with me. He's my cameraman this morning.
Okay.
Jimmy's here. We're all ready to get ready for a busy day of selling trailers, sheds, swing sets, carports, whatever you might need. We have snow shovels too. Get ready for the big snow tomorrow.
That's where we make our money, Chuck, on them $5 snow shovels.
Yep, we got plenty of them. So yeah, we're ready to sell them.
All right. What are you standing out front for? Is there something in particular you wanted to point out?
Yeah, I'm out here. We have a little display here out here on the point. Kind of call it my commercial display. We've got there's a 24-foot, 14,000-pound equipment trailer, 22-foot, 14,000-pound equipment trailer. Here's a heavy-duty B-Wise 15,400-pound GVW 16-foot dump trailer. And then our commercial line of closed trailers here, the Grizzly from Hallmark. That's a beautiful beast of a trailer. All your tools and equipment around on to do work with. So everything I'm standing here in front is stuff to make money with.
Right. And you're very trailer knowledgeable, and we encourage people, to come in, ask questions, and let us help you, buy the right trailer for the right weight rating. And it's a little more than how much is it. It's, you need to know about the trailer.
Right. So the people who come in and say, I want to haul a compact tractor, and they want to put it on a car trailer. Well, the car trailer ramps aren't designed for a compact tractor. With these equipment trailer ramps, you can see they've got the support right here at the hinge. So
Right.
A shorter wheelbase vehicle like the compact tractor is is a lot different than a longer wheelbase car.
Right.
So these ramps will support the compact tractor better than what like a car trailer ramp would be. These ramps are spring assisted. They're easy to handle. You just tell me what you need, what you have, and I can tell you the best trailer for it, just because of the, like I said, the short wheelbase. You say you got a skid steer. Well, I know it's a short wheelbase vehicle. You got a compact tractor with implements. I know you need something a little bit longer, like the 22s and 24 footers we have out here.
Mm-hmm. Well, very good. So we have a lot of parts in stock. You've been telling me people have been getting a lot of free advice from us. Is that?
Yep. I've had a lot of people coming in rebuilding trailers, and they're coming in, and I got like what they'll tell me is I need brakes for my trailer. It's 5 lug. What do you got? Well, I know a 5 lug hub is a 10-inch brake, so I can hook them right up. They tell me they got a 6 lug or 8 lug. We know they got a 12-inch brake, so knowledgeable, been doing it a long time. So if you tell me what your problem is and basics of what you got, I can pretty get you the parts you need to make your trailer road ready and safe on the road.
And we have a full service shop if they're not a do-it-yourselfer.
Absolutely, they can. If they don't want to play with it themselves, we've got a full service shop with George, and he's got many years experience. He can build pretty much anything.
Right.
I've seen him do some beautiful work in there with the aluminum. He does beautiful work on reskinning trailers and refinishing and stuff, and can repair anything you can tear up.
So what's the best way for somebody to get a hold of you?
Call us. We'll be here today 8 to 2 and 9 to 5 Tuesday through Friday. Call us at 302-337-8228 or look us up on the web at www.wellers.com.
All right. And Chuck, have you got any publicity out of being on the show?
Yeah. The people are calling me wanting to know how they get hold of me, get my autographs and stuff all the time.
And you really just want their autograph at the bottom of a check, right?
Absolutely. On the credit card slip at the bottom of the check, whatever they prefer.
Right.
I'll take it all day long.
Take it all day long. All right. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks a lot, and go get them, okay?
Okay, yes, sir. We're going to be busy today. I'll talk
right.
to you later.
See you. Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
We're doing that, everybody, so you can see some of the different people that work at Weller. So that's Chuck Creighton. In other words, he used to own his own business down in Mardella, and I talked him into teaming up with me, and he's running my show. And so if you need a new trailer or used trailer, opening and closed, 6 months, same as cash financing's available. Stop in to see Chuck or my son Jimmy or Mike or Rosa. Rosa has sold her 3rd trailer already. So, she's excited. She's excited. And so she's doing real good. So it's just getting started, and she had no idea that she could sell a trailer every day of the week. So that was news to her. So we appreciate everybody at Weller's. So if you need any of what we got, come on into where we're at. We'll take good care of you. Been around 46, 47 years. All right, what is next? Let me see. I'm going to brag on Dry Zone just real quick. DryZone.com. Sponsor segment. People know about Dry Zone. They've heard about Dry Zone, and they'll say to me, well, Jim, I don't know who to call. Everybody and their brother is doing the same thing. That's true, folks. So I'm telling you from personal experience, what Dry Zone does, they know what they're doing. They stand behind their work. They have transferable warranties. People say, what's the big deal about that? If you have your house encapsulated, or you have some something done to your basement to make it not leak any longer, or if you use some poly level, any other things that they do, a concrete floor coating or whatever, a transferable warranty means if you ever sell your house or your property, the warranty continues to the next buyer. Not all companies do that. That's a big deal in today's world. And so I'm just letting you know, if you need any of the services that Dry Zone provides, they're very knowledgeable, they're honest, they're fair, they know what they're doing, they stand behind it. If there's a problem, they're there for you. So I just want to let you know that at Dry Zone, you can learn a lot by going to dryzone.com, or you can call them on the phone at 302-684-5034, 684-5034, and like them on the Facebook if you would too. I hear a youngin' in the background. Does that child want to join me on the show? Let me just see. Hey, where's that little baby, or who's making the noise? I would be glad to have him on the show if you want. Just bring him right on over. Is it a boy or a girl? Was it the father? Who's making that noise? We'll come right on around if you want, as soon as possible. This is a live show. We're snagging people right out of the audience. In other words, you make some noise during my show, we're going to bring you right on. Is he coming? Come on around. We like to have everybody on. This is live, everybody. This is not rehearsed. Uh-oh, was that a big no? All right. Hey there. Good morning. Hey, would you like a flashlight? No. Hey there. Does he want to sit down or no? No, leave him alone. Come on. All right. All right, sorry. Would you like a flashlight anyway? And how about some gift cards to Vanderwin's? That might change his attitude a little bit. Here we go. All right, there you go. Thanks for coming. All right. All right. I tried. I like to give kids a hard time. No, I really don't. I like to get them on, though, when I can. So anyway, this is a live show. People say, oh, I think this is recorded or it's rehearsed. It is not. So we are here. We are inside the Laurel Junction. We had Chuck on. Chuck said we're going to have a busy day. We're having a real busy day today at Weller's in Bridgeville, but we will take care of you. So if you need anything, come on in. We're there till 2 o'clock. So where are we at? We're at 7:57. Oh, let's try a phone call real quick, all right? 422-7336. 422-7336. If you'd like to call us and say good morning, we'd like to hear from you. If you want a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's, let me know when you call. But at 8 o'clock, I need to tell you, we take a break from the radio at 8 o'clock. Colin Walls is going to be on. I think Hunter is going to join us. And I want to let you know that when we take that break and when Hunter joins us, we're not on the radio. So I need my radio audience, if you would please, to switch over to either TV Delmarva or on the Facebook page, Weller Does Delmarva. So anyway, I don't want you to miss anything when we take a break from the radio. Is the radio? I didn't hear no music from the radio yet. No. Okay, so anyway, that's at 8 o'clock and then at 8:30. So when that happens, I just don't want you to miss anything, okay? I see Carol Argo is going to be joining us in a little bit. She'll just have to stand by for a little while, and we'll have her on. What else do I want to tell you? I want to tell you that the 6 months, same as cash, has been very popular because, you know, a lot of people got a tax return coming or another stimulus check, or there might be 2 or 3 more for all I know. But anyway, if you don't want to use your money and you want to use somebody else's money, you can literally get 6 months use of money for free. So you can buy a trailer and you can get the trailer, and then you can just go ahead and, you know, you don't even have a payment for 3 months. And then after that, as long as you pay it off within 6 months from when you borrowed the money, you won't pay 1 penny in interest. All right, so we are here. We're in the Laurel Junction. There are people coming and going, and we've got Carol Argo on hold. She's in the other studio is where she's at. So anyway, we're going to chit-chat with her a little bit. So if you know Carol Argo and you miss her, a lot of people knew her. She was my dental hygienist for over 20 years. She told me for years that she was going on the missions field at some point in her life, and I was like, you go first, and she sure did. So anyway, we're going to chit-chat with her, but if you want to see her and hear her, she'll be on right after 8 o'clock. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. Switch over right now to TV Delmarva or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook, all right? We're going to be chit-chatting with Colin Walls. I think we're even bringing in Hunter. It's going to be pretty good. Lots going on here, and it's going pretty good. So, Colin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jim?
I almost snagged another child.
Yeah, I know.
All right. But
I would stop saying it that way.
I didn't mean it like that. I almost got another child on the show. That's
you
all.
almost had another child come on
the show. Right.
Yeah, he does not snag children.
Right, I don't snag children.
Yeah. All right. So, hey, here's a weather update from
with Hunter. Here we go.
Let's play it. Let's see.
All right.
See what he has to say.
Well, good day, Delmarva. This is meteorological scientist Hunter Round in the TV Delmarva Storm Center, and we got a winter storm on our hands coming this weekend. Looking at currently, winter storm watches in effect for all of Delaware, good chunk of the Maryland Eastern Shore, and as well as our friends across the bay on the Maryland Western Shore for the potential of seeing at least 4 inches or more overnight Saturday into Sunday. We're looking at current satellite radar at this time. Our storm system is beginning to develop near Denver, Colorado, and beginning to develop, of course, the southern portions of the United States, and then move just offshore of the Carolinas early Sunday morning. We're going to take a look at the current models at this time. Precipitation will be beginning late Saturday around 10 p.m. and quickly changing over to snow for much of the area during the early morning hours on Sunday. And it could be heavy at times. We could be seeing rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour through the mid-morning hours. Now what everyone is looking out for is those snowfall totals. A good wide expanse of 4 to 8 inches from Dover, Chestertown, Newark, and Wilmington, stretching back over towards Annapolis to the nation's capital, Baltimore, and stretching down towards Lexington Park with 3 to 6 inches, and as well as 3 to 6 for Easton, where we're seeing maybe a little bit of mixing in those areas, but the big battleground is going to be Sussex County, Wycomico, and Somerset, which we could be dealing with a longer duration of that mixed precipitation at this time. So areas will see a little bit less of snow, 1 to 3 inches, and as well as a coating to 2 inches for Salisbury. But these totals could change if a little bit colder air begins to work in. So a lot to look at going into today. We'll have the latest here on TV Delmarva and DelmarvaWX.com on Facebook.
That was pretty good.
Yep, that was really good. So Hunter's pretty much on it, and I would say stay tuned to TV Delmarva to keep up with those updates. Like our Facebook page, because that's where you're going to see a lot of the updates is on Facebook. Also on tvdelmarva.com, or and TV Delmarva, the channel itself. But Hunter is all over. So right now they're saying a great good bit of snow.
Right.
And that always can change as the storm shifts. So that's why you want to keep on top of it with TV Delmarva.
Right. Did I see somebody wrote it's called plowable snow?
Plowable snow.
Meaning enough that you might need to plow it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, in northern Sussex and up into Kent County, they're talking 4 to 8 inches. So,
right.
Yeah.
That's a little bit.
Yeah. So, and that's as of right now, folks. So,
right.
If you're
everything's
seeing this
subject to change.
If you're rewatching this like in July, it's
that's
not
right.
valid.
Right. What is today's date? Today is February
6th.
February 6th, 2021. That is true because we have tons of people watch the show after the show.
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody's going to be watching in July freaking out.
Wanting to buy some advertising.
Right, yeah.
These kind of reports.
But anyway, stay tuned to TV Delmarva for that, and definitely like our Facebook page because we constantly are posting updates. When I say we, I mean Hunter.
Right. Hunter's doing all the work.
Hunter is doing it. Jonathan Williamson is doing it. And also the other guy, Jason, yes.
Jason. Okay.
His name's
the other guy. Right. You haven't written him enough checks yet.
Right, yeah. Right. Jason's our meteorologist, and Hunter's the meteorological
scientist.
How do you say that? Scientist, right. So, we've got a whole team of people that actually are working on the weather for us.
And they're into it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not like just a job to them. In other words, they just are really into it,
Well, did you saw the time on that, right?
I did not.
It was like after 11 last night. Hunter sent the video. He uploaded it to our server at a little after midnight last night.
Wow.
And he got up this morning and went to work.
Wow. Yep. He's a go-getter.
He is a go-getter for sure.
I did notice he was sitting out in the ocean. That's the only thing I noticed.
So he's just he's kind of sitting there.
He's got a yacht. It's the TV Delmarva yacht he was on.
That was you see the flotation device,
right? All right,
DX Racer flotation device.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. All right. So anyway, TV Delmarva on Facebook. Follow us there and stay up with all the latest weather updates from us.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you. All right, everybody, we're going to go back on the radio in just a minute or two, and when we do, we're going to be joined by Carol Argo. So many people know her. I've had a lot of nice comments, so for all the people that do know her, thank you. And Carol, I know you're hanging on, so just keep hanging on just a little bit, and we will get with you, and we're going to chit-chat with her and go from there. So I think we're prepping for the radio. Is it Lawrence back there today? Okay, Lawrence does a really good job. They keep bringing him back week after week. So anyway, I hear that we're coming back on the radio. And good morning, everybody, and thank you to my radio audience. And I think I'm going to get right with it, and I think I'm going to talk to Carol Argo. So, Carol, are you there? Hold on. So, good morning. Carol, are you there?
am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. How you doing?
I'm good.
Well, good. And is it nighttime or daytime there?
It's nighttime. I'm exactly 12 hours ahead of you.
Really? All right. So you're in Cambodia, is that correct?
That is correct.
And what is it like there?
Yes.
The first question I have, can I ask some questions?
Sure, please.
All right. Can you get an Amazon delivery?
No.
All right. So.
No.
All right.
It takes 3 months to get a letter.
Oh, 3 months to get a letter. Okay. Because I sent you some calendar. I truly did. I sent you 2 calendars, and I don't even know if I sent them to the right address. But we'll give it another month or 2 before anything. What, Colin? I didn't. I got another question. Do you have air conditioning?
I do, because I could not survive without it.
Is it that fan?
It's extremely hot.
Like how hot is hot?
Well, it's not really hot yet. Like today was 97.
Oh, okay.
Which isn't real hot. Hot is like 110 to 115 with high humidity. That's hot.
Wow. With a full head of hair. And you got a full head of hair. All right.
Yeah, you just sweat.
So,
Really.
now, are you a native of Milford?
I am. I was born at Milford Hospital, grew up in Houston, went to Milford High School, lived in Delaware my entire life.
Wow.
Until now.
And at what point did you decide to go on the mission field, and who decided for you to go to Cambodia?
Let me see, probably in 20 plus years ago, I went on my first mission trip, and that was to South America, to Paraguay, and I knew then absolutely that I was meant to go into the mission fields full time. As far as ending up here in Cambodia, it was 100% the Lord. He had laid Cambodia on my heart, and I had never met a Cambodian, never met anybody who had been to Cambodia. It was completely the Lord.
Wow.
My organization that I'm with, I am the first one in country with my organization, which is TMS Global. So I am pioneering my way.
You sure are. Now, I wanted to ask you, do you have a car?
No, I do not, and I would absolutely love to have one. I have a moto. That's what they call a motorcycle here. It's actually a scooter, a Honda scooter called a Scoopy, and that is how I travel around.
So
rain, shine, whatever, that's my means of transportation.
Really? So what's a good used car in Cambodia go for? What kind of money are we talking?
Okay, to get a reliable vehicle that has a few 100,000 miles on it is $10,000.
Really?
So vehicles here are very expensive.
I can see that. And then you have to buy insurance.
Right, yes. If people here do get insurance, yes.
Okay. All right. So would you like a vehicle? I mean, how do you go about buying one?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. I would absolutely love to have a vehicle, and I would love to have the financial support to buy a vehicle. I am limited. It's not safe for a female to ride your moto at night. I do ride at night, but where I ride is close to home, and I make sure that the roads that I'm on are well lit. Like when I go to church, I take back roads, but when it becomes dark, I have to go the long way around.
Okay.
And for safety reasons. And then, of course, I'm limited on how far I can travel. And on some of the roads, because of the tractor trailer, etc., it is not safe riding a moto.
Wow. So how would somebody just help you if somebody wanted to donate to you in general? In other words, whether it's for an automobile or whether it's just to help underwrite, your mission there. How does somebody do that?
Okay, you would send your tax deductible donation to TMS Global. And you can either do that online or you can mail the check in. And when you go online, you make sure that you designate the gift to me. If you mail a check, you make sure that you designate the gift in the memo field of the check that it's to me so that it goes into my account.
Okay, I think it's like
And
you
then
put Argo and then 3087.
that is correct.
That's your number,
Yes.
I guess. Argo
So you can
3087.
go on tmsglobal.org give, and then you just follow the steps. It's very easy, and then you just put in my last name, Argo-3087. That is my personal account number. Or if you mail in a check to Atlanta, Georgia, you, again, in the memo field, you write my name and that 3087.
Okay.
And that way the money gets to me, and you will receive a receipt. And again, it is tax deductible because it is indeed a nonprofit organization.
And I could give a one-time gift or monthly or however I want to set it up.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, by supporting me financially, you are helping to expand the kingdom. I am very conscious about the funding that I get. I try to be a very, very good steward of my funding. And of course, TMS Global also keeps me monitored on how I spend my money, etc. And actually, I've been very conscious and have not been turning in expense reports for over a year now, and just living on the stipend that they give me each month. And I've been able to buy the ministry materials, etc., that I need. And so I teach Sunday school, or not Sunday school, but I teach Bible to first graders and kindergartners. I teach Bible at a girls' home where there are 32 girls. And I also have Bible study here in my house. And I do dental outreaches as requested to various villages. Earlier this week, I traveled to Poipet. And just to give you an example, like Poipet is 2 hours away. Easy drive to get there and back. On a moto, no. I work with some other people, and the cost to go there was $110.
Really?
To rent a taxi to go. And so it's expensive. You can you can take a bus, but it takes about 4 hours. It takes about 4 hours instead of 2 hours. And then in addition, you can't take extra stuff with you. So because of the supplies that I was taking with me, we rented a private taxi.
Wow.
When I traveled to which is anywhere from 7 to 10 hours away, depending on road construction, again, it's hiring a private taxi, and because of taking materials with me, bringing supplies back, etc., and that is $110 round trip.
So an automobile
So
would make a difference. Would make a difference.
So it just really adds up, and quickly. Like my moto, It paid for itself in less than 6 months.
Well, now,
So
Carol,
that I didn't have to use the local transportation.
listen, I was going to talk to you two separate times, but if you've got time, let's just keep going now for about 5 more minutes. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
and I'll just have you on the one time, but we'll just keep going right now if that's all right.
That is fine.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So, couple
So financial support is huge.
huge, right? And
Because
so
I haven't been able to get home.
right now, tell me about that. I thought you were coming home last year.
Yeah, I couldn't because of COVID. And whether I will be coming home this year is kind of up in the air. In order to get back into Cambodia, you have to have a negative COVID test within 72 hours of arriving into Cambodia. Then you are put in quarantine for 14 days at the cost of $2,000. So for me to come home would be approximately $4,000 just for my airfare home and then getting back into the country. And from the understanding that I have, we do not have the vaccine here in Cambodia yet. And from what I've seen on the news in the United States, the availability for the all population in the United States, it's not going to be readily available until the end of summer. So, you know, you're not free to go from state to state.
Right.
And to justify $4,000, that's a lot of money. I mean, I miss my family. I haven't been home in it'll be 3 years.
Wow.
And so I left in, 2019. I arrived here in May of 2019. 2020, yeah.
And
so it's been a while.
And when you arrived, you had to immediately learn a language. Is there anybody else there that speaks English?
Yes. There are some of the Khmer speak English, broken English. Of course, my Khmer is broken Khmer, but I can navigate to pretty much to where I want to go, what I want to say, etc. There are other people from other countries that also speak English, but it's like during that COVID period, during lockdown, it was just fine. I hadn't even talked to a person that could speak English for, what was it, like 3 months, 4 months, something like that when we were on lockdown. Which would, that's crazy.
Now, when you're trying to communicate to somebody and they say this is this silly American, in other words, they can't speak Khmer, are they patient with you?
Yes, they are. And of course I stumble over words, etc. And they are very gracious. And they also commend me on my ability to speak. And they are very pleased that I am trying to learn the language.
Wow.
And basically it's 2 languages. It's your everyday language. And then because I want to share the gospel, I also have to learn the King language. The King language is a higher language. And so all of your biblical terms, or when you're talking about religion, etc., that's all in King language.
Well,
and so it's completely different. So learning 2 languages at the same time.
Wow.
But it's all in Khmer.
How are you being received? How are you being received?
How am I being received?
Yes. Like, are they glad you're there?
Yeah, absolutely. Right now in my house, there are 12 college girls spending the night.
Really?
And be 14, but 2 of the girls have transferred to Phnom Penh to go to the university there. And I'm very well accepted and received. My neighbors, all my Khmer neighbors, they look out for me. If I'm going away, I just tell them, hey, I'm going to Phoi Pat. I'll be back on such and such day. They watch my house for me. They always want to know where am I going, what am I doing, and it's not to be nosy. It's to be that they care.
Wow.
That they truly care for you.
Wow. Well, is there anything you would want to say in closing? Is there any other points you need to make?
Financial support to buy a vehicle would be so greatly appreciated. And remember me in your prayers. Every day is a challenge. There's a new challenge every single day. And I just want to thank everybody for the continued prayer and the continued support. And if you have some personal questions, connect with me on Facebook or connect with me by email and whatever. But God bless you all. Be an encourager. Pray for those that are your enemies or those that you disagree with. Pray for them and be encouraging. So that's it.
All right. And
God bless you all.
well, and we miss you. I miss the days that you just sat next to me and talked with me. So in other words, we do miss you.
I know.
And
now we have to do it halfway around the world.
right. And so again, how would what's the Facebook page you want them to look up?
It's just my name, Carol Argo.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the way I'm listed on Facebook. Or they can shoot me an email. It's carol.argo@hotmail.com.
Okay.
If you want to send me an email, you can find me on Messenger, Carol Argo.
Okay.
I kept everything simple.
All right. Or just go to Cambodia and look you up, right?
Absolutely. I love visitors. Come see me. I'll put you up.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Okay. God bless you. I'll see you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. There she goes, everybody. That was Carol Argo. She was my dental hygienist for years. Oh, she used to tell me all the time, man, that the Lord has put it on her heart and she is going on the mission field. And it was just inspiring to listen to her. Listen, folks, I want to tell you about an auction that's going on today at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln, Delaware. So it starts at 10 o'clock this morning. It's every Saturday, inside, outside, no matter what the weather. They got all kinds of things going to be sold today. So if you have been cooped up, you want to get out, you want to do something exciting, go to an auction at Wilson's Auction. Now, Tuesday nights, now the auction's going to go all day and into the evening today. Tuesdays at 6 o'clock, they have an auto auction. Now, mark your calendar, okay? Next Saturday, they have the auction in Lincoln, but they also have an off-site auction in Cordova, Maryland. Again, it is going to be building supplies and hardware. And it's a lumber, building supplies, new hardware, lots of lumber, lots of tools, lots of lawn and garden equipment. Check that out on their website, which is wilsonsauction.com. That's off-site next Saturday, the 13th, over in Cordova, Maryland. And then on the 20th, don't forget this, it is the collection of pedal tractors from the Sam Yoder estate. This is a collection of 75 pedal tractors going to be sold to the highest bidder starting on the February 20th. So go to wilsonsauction.com, click on where it says upcoming auctions and see all the different events they have going on. On top of that, you can give them a call at 302-422-3454, 302-422-3454, wilsonsauction.com on the web. All right. Now, we are going to be doing something after 8:30. If you ever wanted to get a table down here at Laurel Junction and sell your stuff, whether you're a business or just a consumer and you want to just clean out your garage or your attic or whatever, we're going to be giving you the opportunity to lock in a table at half price. You'll have 90 days to take advantage of that, but we're going to give you a super secret phone number between 8:30 and 9 that you will call to lock in your table at half price, okay? We're here at Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. We've got some people stop by. It's very nice that they did. And if you want to come down and just listen to the show, you can sit here in the audience and have breakfast if you want. Chef Fred has got a really good Monte Cristo special today. French toast, ham, cheese, 2 eggs with home fries, $6.25. And then listen to this one. Pigs in a blanket, 2 eggs and home fries, $4.99. That's available right here. I can tell you all of the food is fantastic at Chef Fred's, okay? Right here inside the Laurel Junction. And I've met people that just come here almost every day or a few times a week for breakfast or lunch or whatever. So, and they have takeout and they have pizzas and so on. So check them out. Chef Fred's Cafe here in Laurel Junction. And like I say, between 8:30 and 9 is when you're going to have that window of time to call and lock in your table rental for half price. You'll be calling Diane, but not yet. I'll tell you the deal here in just a little bit after we get Mike Mercer on. One more sponsor segment. I want to just brag on my chiropractor friends. This is Dr. T and Dr. Bud, Peninsula Chiropractic Center down in Seaford. And I talk about him every week, and I have people say, Jim, I have dealt with him for 15, 20 years. I'm just telling you, I've dealt with him for years. I've been very happy. I take my kids, my grandkids, and they really do make a difference with me. So if you have any back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, I've had problems with my wrist and all kinds of things, my knee, my back. I've been very, very happy with Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and I think you will too. They accept most insurances. They're very accommodating, very friendly, located right on Route 13 on the northbound lane, just outside of Seaford. So if you have any questions, you want to make an appointment, you want to meet one of these guys, it's Dr. Trillia, Dr. Bud, 2 different chiropractors. It's like a wellness center. Give them a call at 302-629-4344. That's 629-4344. Okay? And they'll do a good job and take good care of you. Listen, people say, what is all the noise? What's going on? We're here. We're inside Laurel Junction, and we are in the cafe area. So there is Charlie and Betty. How you doing? The food is good, she's saying. The food is good. Thumbs up. So listen, I'm looking for somebody to cut the grass at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay? And I'm looking for somebody that wants to make a deal and swap their services of cutting the grass in exchange for advertising on this show or my electronic billboard or both. So if you have any interest in this proposition, get up with me and I'll go over all the details. But that's really the details, that I need somebody to take care of the grass cutting and the weed whacking at Weller's in Bridgeville. And in exchange, I'm going to give you, we pick a dollar amount, and I give you that much in advertising on my show or the billboard, okay? And I had somebody ask me, they said, well, I don't need any publicity for my grass cutting business, but I'm also a contractor. Can I promote another business I own in exchange for cutting your grass? Yes, you can, okay? I hear the music. Everybody switch over right now. I need my radio audience to turn on TV Delmarva or go to Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook, all right? We're going to talk to Colin Walls from TV Delmarva. So, Colin, are you there?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Oh, you're right here.
Right next
in
to you.
person. Okay.
Hey, one more thing I want to tell you about Hunter.
Yes, sir.
He has been nominated for an award.
Ooh, and can people vote on this?
People can vote on this. So
okay. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so you want to go to, it's Coastal Style Magazine is what it is.
Coastal Style Magazine.
CoastalStyleMag.com.
Okay.
And so it's the best of 2021. And so in that, you'll look for the public safety official, and you want to put Hunter Alton in there.
Hunter Alton, okay.
Hunter, Outten, from Delmarva WX. Hunter Alton, Delmarva WX, and add him as the person you want to see win this thing.
Yes, and it means a lot to him. And he works hard and he cares, and I'd like you to vote for him.
Well, here's what he says. He said he's dedicated over a decade for action preparedness for from weather disasters here on Delmarva. Mm-hmm. As a weather ready nation ambassador, it's an honor to serve this local community to keep you informed and prepared for impending natural disasters. And he has done a tremendous job on this. And if you look at their Facebook page, they've got 20-some thousand, 30,000 followers on their Facebook page.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That tells a little bit of a story right there.
So Hunter Alton is doing a good job, and he's, he'd like you to vote for him or nominate him or whatever the words are. I'd like you to do it too, if you could, please. And tune in the weather reports on TV Delmarva, and they're all the time. In other words, you're always updating things and new information and cutting edge technology with that new radar thing. That's kind of cool. So you can look from above. And now you're looking like down from underneath.
Exactly. Here's a little more information from Hunter on the thing, or from somebody on the thing. CoastalStyleMag.com. Go to the menu that says the best of 2021.
Okay.
Click Sussex County. You want to make sure you click Sussex County. And then click Our Community. Find the public safety official.
Okay.
And simply type my name, Hunter Alton, to submit your vote.
All right. And if you didn't get all of that, is that on TV Delmarva's Facebook page?
It is not yet, but I can have Hunter or whoever is doing this for Hunter put that on there. I'm not sure who's doing it, but I'll have them put that on TV.
Or rewind
Delmarva.
the show. Rewind this show.
You're better off to go to TV Delmarva Facebook page and find it there, or Delmarva WX Facebook page, one or the other.
All right. Well, Colin, I thank you for that, and I'm excited for Hunter, and I'm also a little excited about this storm. We don't know what we're going to get, but it sounds like we're really going to get something.
You want to know how much excitement I have about this storm?
Zero.
Right there.
Zero.
I have zero, because you know what happens.
What?
People cancel their appointments to have their car worked on.
Yep.
Then I got to pay to have the snow plowed out of the driveway.
That's right.
And the salt put down.
That's right.
And the guys still come in. Because somebody could, the people.
And they probably want you to turn on the heat no matter what.
They usually want the heat on, Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So what you're saying is,
it costs me a lot of money. It
costs him a lot of money.
Yeah, every time.
He's evidently calculated it. Okay.
And it's not a very scientific calculation. I can just take one look and say, "Yep, this is costing me money today."
Nobody's coming in.
Nobody's coming in except the employees.
All right.
But at least they do show up,
and they're very dedicated.
They are dedicated for sure. Yep.
And that's the level of service you'll get when you get service.
At Wall Service Center.
Right.
Yeah.
They care. They matter. Well, so.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, anything else?
That's it. Right there's Wall Service Center right there.
Call right there. Number. Call them.
Call it down there. I can't point to it, but.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
Thanks, Jim. I'll see you.
Bye-bye.
I'm actually leaving
the
building.
Leaving.
I have to get back to the studio and do some work.
All right. Well, be careful.
Okay.
Don't be messing with them pretzels in the freezer. I'm on a mission. Huh?
I'm not at that studio.
Oh, that's right. Okay, no problem. I was going to say I'm stockpiling chocolate-covered pretzels, just so you know, okay? All right, so we are going to be coming back on the radio. We're going to be in the last few minutes of the show, and I just want to say hello and good morning to everybody, and had a nice outpouring. Mike, we're going to get our picture taken, as usual. It's a weekly thing. Just in case I start growing hair, we want to document it, okay? So it's like a time lapse. Every week we get this picture so we could see if I ever start growing hair. Folks, I want you to, I don't know if we got time for a phone call. Do we got time for a phone call? I'll take a phone call real quick. Easy peasy. 422-7336. If you would like an all-expense paid trip to nowhere, we're not giving one away. I thought Colin was going to announce that. He was over there shaking his head left to right, not straight up and down. No, all expense paid trip, okay? Here's the deal. I'm just wanting somebody to call and say, good morning. I'd like 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. It's that simple, all right? Okay, not 3, not 4, not 1. 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. First caller, 422-7336, okay? It's that simple. Now, Weller's Utility Trailers is open. It's a fact, and they tell me busy day. It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to get up to 40 or 50 degrees. It's going to be a nice day out. And then tomorrow, we don't have any idea what it's going to be, except it's going to be Sunday no matter what. That much we do know. So Wellers.com. If you got any questions, you saw Chuck on the show earlier. It's 302-337-8228. 337-8228. And like us on Facebook, too, if you would. Wellers Utility Trailers there. And yes, Rosa has started selling trailers, and she has sold her 3rd trailer as of yesterday. So Rosa is very excited. My son Jimmy is not excited that Rosa sold 3 trailers, so he needs somebody to come in and buy 3 at one time from him. So anyway, Weller's Utility Trailers, Route 13 in Bridgeville, and phone call is a ringing. I don't know if that's a takeout order or a legitimate phone call. Caller, are you there?
Selling trailers. Hello?
Can you turn your volume down on your TV or whatever? That's fine. All right. So, are you calling to get the free
free gift card?
Yeah. Did you really want them, or were you kidding?
No, I'd like to have them.
All right. What's your name?
Mike.
You spelling that M-I-K-E?
It is.
Okay. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Laurel.
Laurel, Delaware?
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever heard of Laurel Junction?
I have.
Have you ever been here?
I have.
Really? Did you ever buy stuff or sell stuff?
Yes, both.
Both. Have you ever had any of the food?
I had breakfast this morning.
How was that?
Great. Chef
Good.
Fred's awesome.
You know him?
No, I don't know him.
Man, he's got a head of hair like I've never seen before.
Yeah, I wish I did.
He hadn't seen his in years. He ain't got no hair. But anyway, the food is good. All right. Well, Mike, we're going to set 2 gift cards aside at Weller's in Bridgeville. Is that okay?
That's awesome.
Pick them up Tuesday. Oh, are you watching on TV?
I am. I want to ask you a question about your guest there.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is he related to Roy D. Mercer?
Are you related to Lloyd?
No, I'm not. That's a good
Roy
question,
D.
but I'm
Mercer.
not.
Oh. What, can you see my guest?
No. I heard you. I heard you say he was coming on next.
Do you know Mike? He's a senior citizen almost. Do you know Mike?
I do.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, he's not related to who you asked.
All right.
All right. Do you come here often?
Do I?
Yeah.
Every Saturday.
Do you have a booth?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for calling. And what do you think of the show, even though Mike's sitting here?
I think it's beautiful right now.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to set you 2 gift cards aside at Weller's, okay?
All right. Thank you.
See you, Mike.
Bye.
Bye. I think Colin's leaving. He's stumbling over everything. He wants us to know. All right, I got to do a couple sponsor segments real quick, and then we're going to talk to Mike. So I'm priming the pump. If you are listening or watching right this minute, and you have some stuff that you want to sell, in just a couple minutes, we're going to give you an opportunity to call a special super secret number to get a table for half price. We're only going to do this for 5 people, and we're only going to do it till 9 o'clock this morning. So stay tuned after I do these couple things. Is that another phone call? We'll take it. Let's go ahead and take it. Caller, are you there?
I'm here.
And what are you calling about?
I'm calling about those great ice cream cards that you give away.
Have you ever had ice cream at Vanderwin's?
I have. I'm a fan.
A fan, okay. And what is your name?
My name's Skip.
Skip. S-K-I-P?
That's right.
All right. And are you watching on TV, radio, Facebook, or how?
TV.
TV. All right. And have you ever been to Laurel Junction?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, we're going to give you an opportunity to rent a table at half price. Do you have any stuff you'd like to sell?
Well, at this point, no, I don't.
Okay.
But I go by it quite a bit, and I know it's there, and I know that, they do have spaces available.
Now, what could we do to get you to stop in here?
Oh, well, it'd be interesting to try their breakfast sometime.
Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to allow you to buy your own breakfast when you stop in. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
And we'll allow you to eat all you want. How's that?
All right. Okay.
All right. Well, Skip, is this your first time watching the show?
No, I'm not.
You've watched it and came back on purpose to watch it again?
Yes, of course.
Well, good. I'm just checking. All right. Well, you got 2 gift cards with your name on them at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
Well, thanks, Jim. Sure appreciate it.
All right. See you, Skip. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Now, let's do a commercial real quick for Jerry's Lawn Care, okay? Jerry Santoro, this is a sponsor segment. He does lawn care. He does a lot of tree work, tree trimming, clearing building lots. I know a place where he's clearing like 2 lots right side by side. So anyway, he has an excavator. He can dig a footer, a foundation, a basement. He does tree work. He can grind up the stumps. He can dig up the stumps. He also does landscaping. He does irrigation systems. He does pavers. He sells firewood, seasoned, hardwood, firewood. You can pick it up from him in Greenwood, or he can deliver it to you either way. And his name is Jerry Santoro. It's Jerry's Lawn Care. And the phone number is 302-363-6025. 363-6025. JLC-LLC.com on the web. And it's Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, licensed, insured, free estimates. Give him a call if you got something you need done, and he'll let you know whether he can do it or not. He's a good guy. He will take good care of you, and tell him I sent you if you would. Now, Mike is here. This is Mike Mercer, and we're going to do something this morning that was brought to my attention by Diane, and she is standing by. So people, write this number down right now. Today's date is January 6th. February 6th, okay? February 6th.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does. February 6th. Offer is good right now. You've got till 9 a.m. this morning to call and lock it in. You've got 90 days to use it, but you're going to have the opportunity to rent a table instead of $20 for $10. And you got to call this certain number right now. It's 302-841-5864. That's 302-841-5864. This is limited to the first 5 people to call. Instead of paying $20 to rent a table, you can pay only $10, and you've got 90 days to use this opportunity, but you must call right now, February 6, 2021, before 9 a.m. Now, that's a really tight opportunity, so I would just deal with it right now, okay? Mike, did I explain it right?
I think so, Jim. I don't know. It sounds like Diane. I don't know what she was thinking this morning. Giving
Half price.
Giving away inventory. I got to get off the air quickly so I can talk to Diane and see what she's giving away. I hope she's not giving away anything else.
Oh, she told me next week's offer is going to be unreal. So,
oh my goodness,
she's going to give free fresh air with every booth rental.
Is that right?
Right.
She gives deals. There's no question about it. She gives deals. She's standing over to the side there, and I see her phone's ringing already. She's already on the phone.
Look, she got her ink pen out.
Yeah. So yep. So we better get 4 spots left. So it's working as always.
Right. So $10 is a good deal. They get like 4 tables to use.
Exactly.
And you just lay your stuff out. You got thousands of people come through here, and you can do it either on a Saturday or a Sunday. And just $10. So it's only to 5 callers, and it's the truth. I see her over there on the phone. So.
And the key is, Jim, you only get 4 tables. You get 4 large tables. You get a whole horseshoe area there. But what you said is you get a whole lot of people walking by your tables.
Right. Instead of having it at your house and people coming back with a problem.
They have money in their pocket, and they're looking to buy.
And they came here on purpose to spend money.
That's the
Or look
key.
for a bargain anyway.
That's the key. So it's a little bit of a hassle to load up the trunk, the trailer, but really when you get here and you don't have anything left to get rid of because you've sold it all, it's well worth the trip.
Right. You just leave with your money. So it's that simple. Now, it was Diane, you're calling at 302-841-5864. She's standing there right now. Oh, she's done left us.
Anyway, she's back on the phone. She's over there behind the fence.
So it's only for 5 people, 5 different people. Yep. You get a booth instead of, not a booth, but a table, which is like a booth. It's a big U for $10. So, and it's good for the next 90 days. So
now, we'll have a great weather weekend over the next 90 days, I assure you. So you can even pick your weather if you'd like.
Yep. So how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I mentioned it last weekend, but it's official now. I got another grandson. So,
there you go. Congratulations.
Number 8.
Is he here now?
He'll be getting out of the hospital in an hour, and I'm sure Laurel Junction will be his first stop. Normally when they get out of the hospital,
this is where they come.
Yeah.
Wow.
His first stop might be first grade. He was 11 pounds, Jim.
Really?
Yeah, so he could be a first grader by the time he gets out of the hospital.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, so the boys tied it up 4-4 now in the Mercer
You've got 8 grandchildren.
I do.
Wow, good job.
So, my wife and I are blessed.
Yeah,
no
well, good. And they're all around here, or
one's in Bethesda, close enough. Yeah, close enough. So, but the other 7 live next door to each other.
Do they really?
Yes. Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yes, it is.
Do you live in the same area?
I do, and I live about a mile from them.
Really?
So, yeah. So
good job.
Yes.
Good job.
But anyway, things are good here at the Junction. I do want to mention. In one of our storefronts, as I mentioned, we have stores that are open all this time. We have storefronts, the antique stores, and Amic Foods, who has a HR department here. There's a new storefront opening this week, Lit by the Sea.
Lit by the Sea.
Lit by the Sea, and they're having a grand opening today.
Okay.
And some of their events include tarot readings, a massage chair through the weekend. They got multiple vendors in the store selling candles. And
this is going to be a store that's open 7 days a week, 6 days a week?
Yeah, 6 or 7 days a week right out in the storefronts just opposite the gas pumps there. Yeah, they have the cannabis activist Activism, hosted by Delaware Normal and
Okay.
Delaware Cannabis Advocacy Network. So they've got a lot going on there.
Sounds like it.
Yep, and they're new. They've had a store on the Western Shore that's done very well. They've relocated to Delaware beaches, and we're excited to have them here. Yep.
Good job.
So
Good
that's
job.
a new store just opening today.
So if somebody wants to open a business, whether it be, outside, inside, whatever, but they're looking for a location and they don't want to spend a lot on advertising, they're going to rely on your advertising to bring people to this property. They can call you and talk about what they want to do. You might have something now or something coming up, or
Exactly. Yeah. And the nice thing is our storefronts, they do require a lease, year's deposit. But the great thing is you've got opportunities inside the building where
Right.
it's a week-to-week lease. You don't have to
Right.
tie yourself up. If you just want to try, to be an entrepreneur, that you can come inside, you can start your business, you can sell pretty much anything you would want to sell.
Right.
And
but your job is to bring them an audience.
that's
Can't guarantee that they're going to buy, but you're bringing people. That's why I'm here. We're bringing people
Exactly.
through the door. That's the name of the game.
That's exactly right. I always say, listen, I can't make them buy, but I'm going to get people walking by your store, and we are pretty successful at doing that.
Yeah, my job at Weller's is to make the door swing and the phone ring.
There you go.
It's
I like
somebody
that.
else's job to finish the rest.
I like that.
So, all right, are we done for now?
I think we are, Jim.
Okay,
See
well,
you
have a
next
good
week.
weekend. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. All right, so if you have any questions about the market, you want to rent a place, you want to talk to them, you want to get involved, just call Diane at 302-841-5864, 841-5864, and that offer, and I don't know if she's already got 5 people or not, but it was, you got to call before 9 a.m. right now, February 6th. You got to call before 9 a.m., talk to Diane, and you can have an outside table sometime over the next 90 days for $10. Okay? You get 4 tables total to use. Pretty good deal. Clean out the closet, clean out the garage. So anyway, what is left? Ooh, I got one more sponsor segment that I need to do, and then I had something else I wanted to talk about. This is my accountant. Everybody's thinking about their accountant this time of year, okay? So anyway, this is a sponsor segment, and so many people that I know have said, I used to do my own tax return, and I've gotten nervous this year. I've gotten either unemployment or the stimulus checks. I don't quite know how that affects me, and so on, and They want an accountant. So I've been recommending Luff & Associates a whole lot over the past few days to people that just said, I just don't want to, I don't want any problems. I want it done by a professional. So whether you're a business or an individual, if you need some help with taxes or, doing your taxes, or you have questions, or you filed an extension last year, haven't even dealt with it yet, I'm just letting you know you don't have to own a business to deal with them. They do individuals as well as businesses, okay? Maybe you got some of the PPP money. You don't know how to claim that or what to do with it. If you've got questions, they've got answers. It's Luff & Associates, 3 locations, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. One phone number gets you to all of them. And another thing they do is help businesses with their payroll. It's called their Easy Payroll System. So even if you don't deal with them for accounting, but you need help with payroll, Luff & Associates will help you out. So the phone number, 302-422-9699. That's 422-9699. Luff, Luff, CPAs.com on the web. Tell them I sent you. They'll take good care of you and do a good job, all right? Now, I have been asked to explain this opportunity in a little more detail, okay? So here's the deal. I'm looking for somebody to cut the grass at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. It's a little bit of a job, okay? And whether you got a whole, group of people or you just want to do it yourself or whatever. I need somebody to cut the grass at Weller's in Bridgeville, do the weed whacking, the weed spraying, and the trimming and so on. I want it done every week, okay? Now, in exchange for that, I will provide you with advertising. So if you own a landscaping business, or if you are a contractor, but yet you want to still cut my grass, but advertise your contracting business, or if you own a store or whatever. So I have an electronic billboard in Ellendale. I can get your message out there about 40-some thousand times a month. I also have this show that we can have you on or do an ad for you. So if you are listening and you are interested in exchanging some promotional time in exchange for grass cutting time, I need somebody to cut my grass at Weller's in Bridgeville, all right? Give me a call, 302-542-9157, 302-542-9157. We mentioned it earlier today. Today is Tracy's birthday. So happy birthday, Tracy. And I appreciate her hanging out here this morning and the good job she does. Then we've got Jonathan and Colin, the second over there, running all the equipment. Their dad, Colin, has left the building. Colin has left the building, and so he's going back to the TV studio, I think. And stay tuned to TV Delmarva for Hunter Alton and all his updates. And if you haven't liked their Facebook page, please do that also. And don't forget, Weller's in Bridgeville is open today until 2 o'clock. They tell me we have got a lot going on, but they are there. They will take care of you. You got 4 people to deal with. You got Chuck Creighton, or you got Jimmy Weller, or you got Mike, or you got Rosa. Any one of them will do a great job. They will tell you what they know, and if they don't know, they promise they will get the answer, okay? They don't profess to be know-it-alls. They know what they know, and they know what they don't know, which is kind of important so you don't get the wrong answer, okay? So with that said, I would like to open up the phone lines. What do you guys think of that? We'll give away some gift cards to Vanderwins. Let's do it just as fast as we can. So I'm just saying, if you're listening on the radio or TV or watching on Facebook or anywhere, I just need you to call me at 302-422-7336. I'll set 2 gift cards aside at Weller's in Bridgeville for you. And you just pick them up sometime and use them sometime at Vanderwins. They don't have an expiration date, so they're not going to go bad. But you got to get into Weller's in the next week or two to pick them up. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. So, again, the phone number, 422-7336. I need your name and where and how are you watching the show. That's all I need to know. Don't forget, if you want one of those outside table rentals here at Laurel Junction for only $10, half price, you got to call Diane before 9 a.m. today, February 6th. The offer expires at 9 a.m. You've got 90 days to take advantage of it. You get to use 4 tables to sell your stuff for only $10. They'll bring you the buyers, the people to come look at your stuff. You bring your stuff and set it out and see what happens. At the end of the day, the most you'll be out is $10, okay? But you might sell hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. So call Diane at 302-841-5864, okay? Now, with all that said, we're looking for phone calls if you want 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. If you do, we're here for you, and the number is 422-7336. Was that the phone? Oh, caller, are you there?
Good morning.
And is this Mayor?
It is. Who is this?
It's Jim Weller. How you doing today?
I'm just barely getting up, stumbling around.
All right. Now, how do you do in cold weather? You like it? You hate it?
This is cold. I'm from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
This ain't nothing.
This ain't nothing.
Springtime.
Okay. Well, I'm going to set 2 gift cards aside for you. Is that okay?
That's fine. Thank you very much.
And thanks for watching or listening to the show, okay?
Listening every day, every week.
All right. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye. All right, and that's just how it goes. Anyway, she's going to stop in at Weller's in Bridgeville and pick up a couple gift cards Tuesday through Saturday. So if there's anybody else out there, phone lines are open, 422-7336. We're going to take a few calls. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, right here.
And is this Lou?
This is Lou.
And I'm Lou.
How are you?
Good. I haven't seen you for a couple days. How you doing?
Fine. I saw you down Salisbury Mall the other day.
That was funny. I'm down to the mall walking around, and there's Lou. So kind of cool. So 2 gift cards. I'll set them aside, okay?
Okay. Have a good day.
See you, Lou. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Bye. So we're taking as many calls as we can over the next minute or two. 422-7336. One more thing. Snow shovels, $5. They're brand spanking new at Weller's in Bridgeville. Brand new snow shovels for $5, okay? All right. Caller, are you there?
I'm here.
And who am I talking to?
Hi, it's Chris.
Chris, C-H-R-I-S?
That's correct.
And Chris, are you watching on TV, radio, Facebook?
Listen on the radio.
All right. And have you ever been to Vanderwins?
I have not. I keep hearing about it. I'd love to try it.
Okay. Well, you're going to get 2 gift cards to Vanderwins, and just double check with them when they're open because they got winter hours, in other words. So I don't want you to go there and they be closed, okay?
Sure, sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right, see you, Chris. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So you pick up 2 gift cards at Weller's in Bridgeville. It's that simple, that simple. Did you want to talk, Betty? Oh, she's going to have to come around. She's going to have to hustle. Got to go that way and come on around, if you would, please. All right, we're going to chit-chat with her. So we just pick them right out of the audience is what we do. People say, I remember you used to do that. Oh, I got a phone call? I'm sorry. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
And is this Evelyn?
No, it's not. It's Linda Bosco.
Linda Bosco? Are you down in Florida?
We are, but we sold our house and we'll be home next week.
Wow, we have missed you.
I've missed everybody. I can't wait to get back. I don't care if you have snow. It's fine with me.
Okay, well, very good. So anyway, I think we're getting our picture taken here with Betty. So other than that...
And I'm watching you on Facebook.
All right, and how's Jim doing today?
He's doing good. He's packing up. We're just about packed up and ready to go.
All right. I got a proposition for your son coming up. Some embroidering in exchange for an idea I have. So
okay, I'll let him know.
Yeah, prep him. Okay.
I will.
All right. I'll see you.
All right, thanks, Jim.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Linda. Bye-bye. All right, Betty, how you doing?
Doing well, Jim.
Good. And have you been here 2 weeks in a row or 3 times, 2 times, 3
This
times?
is our second time. We
Second
missed
time. Last week.
and the week before.
Okay.
So, because
Okay.
this is your 4th time here.
It is. We're not going to let you miss too often, but we'll let you miss a little bit. Hey, how's the food for real? What do you
Oh, my
think?
God, for real, it is good.
You like it?
Yes. Today we had the Western omelet.
Okay.
And that was really good. And Charlie's a coffee drinker, and the coffee is good, he said.
Oh,
'cause
good.
yeah.
Good. Okay.
So-
That's good to know.
Yeah, it is.
That's good to know.
When you have a place that has good coffee.
Right.
and
You're
for
in good
me,
shape.
At tea.
Okay.
And-
You like hot tea?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so does Denise. That's kind of cool.
Well, it is.
Yep.
Make sure you tell Denise hi.
I will
From
do
Betty
that.
and Charlie.
From Betty and Charlie. All right. I got your text last week.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
yours too.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for bringing that up because the phone line wasn't working.
Oh, well, I will tell you, it's a little fickle, but it's all we got.
And I like to say to people that, you say to go to tvdelmarva.com
Right.
or wellerdoesdelmarva.com. Well, and go to the Facebook. They may not know this, but you don't have to have a Facebook account to go there. 'Cause-
Really?
Yes. I don't have a Facebook, and I picked it up years ago when you were at Georgetown.
Okay.
I just tried it, went to Weller Does Delmarva because Delmarva wasn't
Right.
up yet.
Okay.
And I just click on the yellow link there.
Okay.
And it
Yeah.
takes me right into Facebook.
Wow. So you watch either on TV Delmarva or Facebook?
I normally go to Facebook through your Weller Does Delmarva.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
where I go through.
All right.
And then, but I thought it'd be good for people to know.
Right. They
because-
don't have to have a Facebook account.
Yeah, and
That's right.
I don't.
Okay.
And I don't only have a desktop computer, which is in another room.
Okay.
So all I do is put the volume up while
And
we're
you're
in
good to
another
go.
room. Yeah.
All right.
So that I can we check back in to to see who's on.
Right. So you don't miss anything.
I don't miss a trick.
Well, good.
So that's
All
the
right.
part I like about it.
Well, good. Well, thank you, and we
you're
appreciate
welcome.
your support and your friendship, and we're going to let you go if that's okay.
That's fine.
All right.
Thank
See you,
you,
Betty.
Jim.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. There you go. So I'm out of time, everybody. So I want to say thank you for everybody that's tuned in the show, whether you've called in, tuned in. Thank you, Lawrence, back at the radio station, and everybody that works behind the scenes. We appreciate you, all right? God bless you all. Be safe, be courteous, be kind, be careful. See you next Saturday. All right, for my TV, I got 30 seconds left. What do I say in 30 seconds except what a great advertising opportunity to be involved with TV Delmarva. Give Colin Walls a call at 302-242-8015. Be safe out there this weekend. And if you need a snow shovel, don't forget Weller's has them for a whopping $5. All right. So we'll be back next Saturday with Weller Does Delmarva. Stay tuned. Tell your friends about us and be safe. Goodbye.